Oh, Mom. Hurry!
Because I'm a poacher doesn't mean I dislike beasts. We had a Kneazor at our house. I wept when he died. Ah, hair like silk he had.
Now, where did I set my traps? Was it Lower Hogsfield or Upper Hogsfield?
Perfect. Target practice. This day has gone on too long.
Well, something made a sound. Must have been me.
Hello, over here! Oh!
Accio! Arresto momentum.
Goodness. Not a party to attend.
Revelio.
Never anything interesting around here.
Levioso. Revelio.
I wouldn't give a cup of mushroom tea.
A ladder. That's what I need.
How nice of you.
Confringo. Depulso. Expelliarmus.
Have yourself. If you're there.
Stone walls do a prison make.
Revelio.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make.
Who is it?
Depulso. Confringo.
Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends.
Revelio.
This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me.
Protect
Not quiet enough.
Incendio.
You almost had a lucky shot.
Confringo.
Just keeping you on your toes. You're making this too easy.
Is somebody there? Hello?
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Perhaps.
Incendio. Confringo. Depulso. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Rock will lead us to victory!
Confringo. Confringo. Incendio. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
What an intruder!
What went on here, I wonder?
Afraid to fight? Like Redcover.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio.
What will we find in here?
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Any who oppose Ranrock will be eliminated. What's that?
Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo.
If only Ranrock were here to see this!
It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Capulso! Ranrock has fooled you all. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo! Capulso!
I will make you pay.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Protego! Capulso! Revelio.
Mind you, could get it boring.
A human's word is worthless. This prisoner owes us the metal we were promised. It won't be long now before we find another repository.
Revelio. Petrificus totalis.
This patrol is worthless.
A boiler door. How to open it?
That student defeated our
You won't get to stop Ranrock's violence. Really, it is.
Incendio. Confringo.
Please make me give up. Always on the defensive. Won't get away with that.
Confringo. Depulso.
No! I will make you pay.
Incendio. Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. badly done.
Incendio. Depulso.
I won't rest.
Confringo.
I've been fighting since before you.
Confringo. Depulso.
Your spells glance off. Not quite. Oh, that was meant for me?
Arresto momentum. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes' wand. Where could it be?
Revelio.
One way or another, we'll get what we're earned.
Incendio. Confringo.
Don't do that again, I beg you! I could do this for hours!
Incendio.
Does Hogwarts teach you nothing about this?
Depulso. Incendio. Confringo.
Nice try. I won't rest. How will little moon come? Who's there? Who's there? What did you do?
Depulso.
You won't stop me. Easily done. Predictable.
Depulso. Incendio.
Get ruling. Was that your best?
Arresto momentum.
Pity, not quite. I've been fighting since before you were born.
Reparo. Arresto momentum.
Your spells glance off of me.
Levioso.
Not quick enough. A miss.
Arresto momentum. Accio. Levioso. You've one less follower, Ranrock.
Trolling this area is a waste of my time.
Revelio.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Revelio. Revelio.
This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
Oh, you found it! Pass it to me! Hurry! Before they come! I must get out! Hurry! Oh, my wand! Oh, thank Merlin! Thank you!
You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblins stole every canut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal...
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you...
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Revelio. Confringo.
I don't like the look.
Oh, hello. And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello. I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could...
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure?
I'm certain. It's my own. I finally got my hand. It's only the pinnacle of goblin cut.
Well, I...
Think nothing of it. And I have some,
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing. Do not let it be wasted.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Confringo!
More cobwebs.
Revelio.
You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, Amit.
Look, there's a table. I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out. The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. Never do get tired of the astronomy tower at night.
Revelio.
I'd sink like a stone.
Going for a swim?
Goodness, no. Though I'm beginning to think I really should learn how to swim. Can't very well be liaison to the mer people if I don't know how to swim.
You're a liaison.
Well, not technically, no. At least not yet. I'm Nerida, by the way. We didn't officially meet, but we duelled in the Crossed Swans Club.
Yes, of course. Good.
And you?
You seem quite...
I am.
I'm impressed. I think reaching out to the mer people...
You do? I presented them with a gift. I tried telling them I couldn't swim, but I'm afraid that bit got lost in translation.
Well, I can swim and could help you if...
You'd really do that? Oh, thank you. Thank you. The last thing I want is for them to think I'd shunned their gift. Now... I can't wait to hear about what you find. One day soon, I'll see for myself. I just know it.
Look at this place. Did the Mer people really leave Nerida an artifact? Lumos. Incendio. Confringo. Luke. Now then, I'll need you to come with me. Now for the rest of you. What do we have in here then? Nerida will be happy about this. Your gift from the Mer people was exactly where they said it would be.
Oh, that's wonderful news. I was so worried I'd left it too long and they'd seen it as a slight. Our relationship with them is already so tenuous.
Then I'm glad we helped to foster some healthy diplomatic relations.
Merlin's beard. It's marvelous. I'm going to show it to everyone, including... Thank you again. So much. You... I can't wait to study this.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Professor Weasley.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me.
Very well. But do keep this between... Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse, also known as the torture curse, inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself, as punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured...
How horrible.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feld. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the script. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. What do we have here? A demiguise. Revelio. Mine now, demiguise. Accio! Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Brilliant. Revelio.
He'll see it was a
Incendio.
mistake parting ways.
Accio. Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business, just as we were getting started. I'll show him volatile.
That must have been frustrating for you.
Yeah? Supercilious fool. He's a venomous tentacular he's grown from a seed. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer, but no one would suspect a student.
I'll get the venomous tentacular for you.
Marvelous. I know. Take as many herbology supplies as you like while you're in his cellar. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacular. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacular.
Seems I need to find Miss... This must be it. This must be the cellar. Now to find that venomous tentacular. Better not let Mr. Lawley see me.
What could be stirring in the cellar? Must have been the spiders.
Aloha, Mora. Where is that venomous tentacular? Revelio. Leviosa. Now that I have the venomous tentacular, I should return to Mr. Barnes. Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Deport! Protego! Expelliarmus! So many spiders. It's a wonder they haven't taken over the whole house. Confringo! Incendio! Repulso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Revelio!
Completed that errand for...
Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacular.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. We'll see who's... Well done. I'll take it off your...
Of course. Glad to hand it over, frankly.
I shall make an ocean of galleons, and Lawley's business will be sunk. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's. Oh, to see the look on Lawley's face the next time he wanders down to his cellar.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little... And I'll...
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's... I wonder if you might pop in and see her. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
I prefer the latter.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was... I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire. I can tell you that Bardolph... Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Groundrot's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
I I should investigate.
Levioso!
Incendio!
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Does that Inferior's way with jumper? That must be right.
Confringo! Potato!
Incendio! I'm not sure Madame Beaumont would want to know what really happened to him.
Confringo!
Incendio! Accio!
Accio!
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Revelio!
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
I could use some gold.
I question Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them. We should not... Oh, I do hope my brother is all
Just
right.
in the hat, if you please.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Such
one of Ranrock's camps, exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
I won't pay for that! So... one less human to regret. Over here!
Expelliarmus!
Incendio!
No!
Stupid! Confringo!
I won't rest until...
Potato! Confringo! Stupefy! You only have Ranrock to blame.
One camp down, one more to go.
Revelio.
An intruder! The area's still clear. If anybody cares. You what? It's the student from the town.
This is where you will fail.
Think you're clever, don't you?
Depulso.
I should have been...
Confringo.
How nice.
That was unimpressive.
Expelliarmus.
Quiet enough. One less
Oh, you. Well done. You won't get away.
Depulso. Confringo.
Are you quite finished?
Confringo. Protego. Stupefy.
Why can't I hit you?
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
I should have been short. You... No, that's embarrassing, isn't it?
Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Depulso.
Both camps cleared. Madam Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio. That wasn't so difficult. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Oh, I do hope my brother is all right.
Hello, Madam Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
It was harrowing, and they dug in their heels, but I managed.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I feel...
Confringo! That's all the Hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Confringo! Lumos. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Incendio!
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Incendio!
Confringo!
Incendio!
Confringo!
Incendio!
Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus!
Incendio!
Confringo! Confringo!
Incendio! Rest easy, my large friend. Revelio. Revelio. This must be Serena's box of letters. Revelio.
Was given the hammer.
Hello? Stupefy. You'll regret that. Child's play. I won't go down as easy.
tricky little cake batter.
Oh, this is getting fun! You'll never best us all.
Hold still, you little neasel.
You...
Afraid to take a hit, are you?
Expelliarmus.
What have you done?
Confringo.
No!
The beasts are safer now. Revelio. Lumos. These rocks have seen better days. Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. Confringo! Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether. I should take this box of letters to Sirona. I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back. Revelio.
Courage to go into the forest?
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk clumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. thank you again for helping and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
I wonder where they go.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I mean...
Very well.
Oh, you can use... Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the forbidden forest. Good luck.
Does it get... There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies.
The lamb returns to the wolf.
Incendio.
Back for more. Not the brightest child. Shall we finish what we started?
Confringo!
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of snoozewort. Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Reparo. Professor Garlic, a moment of your time? I was wondering. Oh. What a string.
Oh.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find
over here, quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
What are you up to now?
I wonder what that does.
Compulso!
That did it.
Wingardium Leviosa. Oh. Leviosa. Revelio.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Arresto Momentum. Depulso.
Dead end. Must be another way in.
Wingardium Leviosa.
That looks as if it might raise the gate. Arresto momentum. Accio. Compulso. Arresto momentum. Accio.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
Lumos.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Harlow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back to the river now!
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blast it! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. Revelio!
When the clouds are one, killed a unicorn.
I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Revelio. Not the safest place to sneak into.
They come after me.
Trevicus Totalis. Revelio. Trevicus Totalis.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this. Take a nice drive. Fringo.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it. Lumos.
You're going home in a wooden box! Lumos! How's the view? Oh. How did that feel? Levioso!
Incendio. Confringo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Aloha Mora. Lumos. I-Wing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Mom.
Hurry. Oh! There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run. It's incredible, isn't it? High wing, go!
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Harlow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Slow down now. There we go.
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
When you have a moment, please stop by the room of requirement. Deke tells me he has something.
Speaking of astronomy, you should hear Shah talking about divination. It's a wonder.
Revelio. Got it. Aloha Mora. Confringo! Revelio. Yes. That's it. Aloha Mora.
I pressed ominous regarding Salazar.
Levioso!
My efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. Let's talk.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I've received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much.
I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard?
I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle.
Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
No more happy days for you.
You shouldn't go about stealing goblins' helms stolen by others now, should you?
Potato! Repulsor! Confringo!
Over here!
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Ranrock wants us to find the child. But which child?
We could take every child we find to Ranrock. Eventually we may get the right one.
Sounds like a lot of work. Perhaps we just tell him we looked.
It does sound easier.
I'm a goblin, not a toy! Your acrobatics will only postpone the inevitable.
Revelio.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion! If only Ranrock went...
Expelliarmus! Protego! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
I shall avenge your death!
Expulso! Up there! That's our way in!
Incendio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio!
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country...
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me?
You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And?
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum? Quite conductive, aren't we?
One less human to worry about.
Lumos.
There you are.
Wingardium Leviosa.
More like a flash of inspiration. You die for that.
Confringo. Move of the coward.
Confringo.
You've made a great mistake.
Expelliarmus.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Damn you!
Who's this you? Confringo. Repulsor. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
That should have been shot. Ranrock won't be stopped.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Repulsor. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Ranrock will unite us.
Revelio.
What an unfortunate end!
Revelio. Revelio.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Depulso. Revelio. Compulso. Confringo. Depulso. Confringo. Revelio.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead.
Revelio.
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No! Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be!
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it. Arresto momentum. Compulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Arresto momentum. Wingardium Leviosa. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Incendio! Depulso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Depulso! Incendio! I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how? Revelio. Perhaps I'm to hit the mark on the far wall. That sort of thing has repositioned the archways in the past. There's a pillar here, but no ledge near it.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Depulsor.
Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one.
Reparo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Depulsor. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Depulsor. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Depulsor. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Leviosa. Glacius. Protego. Leviosa. Stupefy. Stupefy.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Confringo. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Confringo. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Confringo. Protego. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Stupefy. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. What a relief.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isadore's travels.
Do come in. Please. We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
Revelio.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well. Well done today, as always.
In the term.
Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Tobbs' master is awful. Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here? Confringo. 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 Devolso.
Can we meet to the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo! Revelio. It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave. Confringo! Confringo! Depulso! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Depulso! Confringo! Protego! Depulso! Depulso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Depulso! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Depulso! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Depulso! Confringo! Depulso! Confringo! Protego! Confringo! Incendio! Compulso! Confringo! Incendio! Depulso! Confringo! Confringo! Incendio! Depulso! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Depulso! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Depulso! Confringo! Incendio! Depulso! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Depulso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh. Depulso! Confringo! Confringo! Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs. Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders. Depulso! That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave.
You've nowhere to hide
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
No!
Your poaching days are over.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I finally realised what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor.
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych.
After you.
Revelio. There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
The wizards will have no choice but to submit to it.
No one enters this
Revelio.
Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Well, this might be the best meal I've had in years. No, I mean it. I don't think I shall need to eat again till next week.
Petrificus totalis.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal. We're making quick progress.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Oh, could do with a nice mushroom stew.
Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Put me down!
This mine looks like a tomb. I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Why, it's a grapple you are.
Run!
I won't
My father.
Potato!
You're no good for me!
I'll get you, brother!
How many Ranrock loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Bombarder! Confringo!
That ledge is awful.
Revelio!
Any ideas?
Wingardium Leviosa! It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the solar size,
Confringo!
famous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Revelio! Confringo!
That bridge has seen better days.
Wingardium Leviosa! Lumos! Reparo! Confringo! Bombarder!
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio!
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Lumos. Confringo! Incendio! Confringo!
We've still not seen a single rune.
Revelio! I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
What was that?
Confringo! Impressed! Bombarda!
Postponing the inevitable!
Confringo!
Too slow. You're like...
Confringo! Incendio!
I won't rest. Dead.
Stupefy!
I will make you pay.
Potato!
Get away!
Confringo! Stupefy! Confringo!
Don't do that again, I beg! I can do this for us!
We're not finished yet. Expelliarmus is waiting. Confringo! Bombarda! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! 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 Expelliarmus! Incendio! Bombarda! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Bingo!
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You
Revelio!
Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know. Confringo! Now, we can have a look around. Yes. A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo! I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols. Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Confringo!
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio. Lumos.
I sent a love letter to Imelda Raven.
You received my owl.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational... Damn Bragbor and his blat...
Bragbor?
Not long ago, Ranrock... They described
What do you mean, repository?
Large, magically... Ranrock recruited others to help. We were to search anywhere.
Rookwood Castle.
That is...
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what... For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have... Ranrock was convinced that the repositories... is determined to take it for
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation...
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language.
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk any... All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the...
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Don't wish to be seen, do we? Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine. Accio.
Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
We need to be careful. As I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
Lumos.
I'm famished.
Not quite. Fire! Still glance off of me.
Descendo!
I will make it. Let's get the human attack. Much too slow.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. We're being watched by a door.
Lumos.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Revelio. We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye. Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Confringo! Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes.
Incendio!
What could they be building? Bombarda!
No! Leviosa! You!
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
I've been fighting since before you were born. Was that your death?
Confringo!
Ooh, this shouldn't take
Descendo! Oh, Leviosa for me? I will not be made a fool of.
This is where you will pay.
You can't stop us. Easily diverted.
Leviosa.
Let's get this over with.
Incendio.
Confringo.
Bombarda.
There's the surrender now.
Seems your heart isn't in this at all.
Confringo.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Descendo!
Arresto momentum! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Lumos!
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Incendio.
You always had a lucky shot!
Levioso!
Confringo. Stop! Protego. Stupid. Stop us, Confringo. Incendio.
What are you doing? What is this?
Confringo.
Descendo!
Arresto momentum.
That was meant for me.
Descendo! Descendo!
Protego. Stupefy. Levioso. Glacius. Arresto momentum.
I've been fighting much
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, I'll eat. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos! I'll be quiet.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgott what we found.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.